Man has always been an innovator, an inventor and discoverer. Neanderthal man discovered fire and we haven't stopped since. Carl Benz invented the first practical petrol engine in 1885. Henry Ford brought the first Model T4 into production in 1908. 104 years later, the industry is still developing and expanding, and there are 62 companies that can be considered the world's main automobile manufacturers. Computers have had just as an exciting a journey. The ENIAC was the first all-purpose computer. It was showcased to the world in 1946, weighed 30 tonnes, had 19,000 vacuum tubes, 6,000 switches, and could add together 5,000 numbers a second. It was revolutionary, yet today my calculator can do more than that. The oil and gas industry cannot be left out of this very brief analysis of our industrial history, as developments and discoveries have been many. Samuel M. Keir of USA was the first person to refine crude oil in the mid-1840s. In 1913, William Burton was awarded a patent for thermal cracking, a patent considered by many to be the most important in the history of petroleum refining. Yet the recorded history of the oil industry can go back even further. In 1786, Sir Mackenzie discovered bitumen in the Athabasca region of Canada. He mixed the bitumen with gum to patch up holes in canoes. The history of natural gas can go back even further. It has been reported that in 500 BC, the Chinese used bamboo pipelines to direct natural gas escaping from the ground to separate salt from seawater. British were the first to utilise natural gas in a commercial way, to light homes and street lamps. This technology made its way to the US, but not until 1816. Fast forward to today, and it is being said by parties outside the oil and gas industry that the sector has been stagnant and slow to react to global issues and challenges. Yet there is always news of turnarounds, upgrades, maintenance and improvements being made into the oil and gas facilities, seeping into inboxes, newswires and RSS feeds. This is only just starting to scratch the surface. Natural gas technologies are forever appearing, and sector growth is continuously increasing as is the cleanest fossil fuel. Biofuels developments are now heading towards their third generation. The API states in a recent report that between 2000 and 2010, the US oil and natural gas industry invested $1 billion in technologies that reduce GHGs, far more than the federal government and almost as much as the rest of private domestic industry combined. The discovery and development of shale gas is the most recent example of updating and creating new technologies within our industry, and this is happening at an astounding pace. This boom is unlikely to stop anytime soon, as the industry continuously looks for better environmental practices and revolutionary ideas. The latest is extracting bitumen from carbonate reservoirs, despite what some may report. So it can be argued just from the above examples that at the moment there doesn't appear to be room for scepticism about the levels and rate of innovation within our industry. This month, Hydrocarbon Engineering will be at Acima, that's next week, and there's no shortage of innovative technologies, processes and solutions on display there. If you're at the event, I'll be at Hall 9.2, stand D1. It'll be good to meet you. Thanks for watching.